Gothic friends, this is Alice in Gothic land. Thank you again for being here today with me in this video, and I hope that you've enjoyed the previous one about identity. Connected to that video on identity, I would like to talk now in this session. I would like to talk about entertainment, because I mentioned a few programs that influenced me when I was little to know about my Gothic self and when I became Gothic. And we'll have to also define what Gothic is in terms of when you're thinking about Gothic, you're thinking probably of someone with a black makeup and certain characteristics, but that's a Goth. We'll talk about that. So I would like to talk to you about entertainment. Why entertainment? Entertainment, my friends, runs a lot of money. And I don't want to sound materialistic right now, although, a few euros extra wouldn't hurt. Entertainment moves a lot of money. But not just that. Entertainment, and I'm talking about series, I'm talking about cinema, I'm talking about music, I'm talking about books. Entertainment in general moves a lot of money because it moves interests. It moves, it touches a lot of areas. It touches a lot of neurons. It touches areas in our brains. Let's say this properly. It touches areas in our brains that help us out a lot. It all comes down to storytelling. When we read a book, when we watch a film, even with a song, there is storytelling behind. And as human beings need storytelling, they've always needed storytelling, the Gothic comes into it. For me, it's I find a lot of answers and I find a lot of solutions to certain daily problems when I am watching TV, when I'm reading a book. When I'm watching TV, sometimes I make notes on my phone. And when I'm reading books, you know what I do when I read books, and some of you will hate me for that, but I have a pencil, I have my book, and there I go with my pencil. And I talk to the writer, I talk to the author of the book, and I brainstorm ideas, and then I try to put those in my computer. So entertainment in this sense helps me out to exercise the demons of my everyday life. And we all have those. Unfortunately, we all have demons. So, for example, I am a lover of Supernatural. Supernatural has become the one program that has lived with me for years and years and years. I started watching it in 2005, I think, just right when I started my university degree. And I've been on and off watching it. I started on my own, and then just last year, my husband said he got me the whole 14 series in a pack. Well, he got me the 13 plus 1 in a pack for Christmas. And I was so excited because I was finally going to watch all of this saga and all of these seasons and all the life stories of Sam and Dean. And I was so happy as well because I said to us, there are things that you're going to like, this is my husband, you're going to like things from this program, this series, because they have cars, the music is great, it's the 80s rock music and others, and you're gonna love it. Come on, watch it with me and see what happens. And we were really hooked watching this series. Unfortunately, with the pandemic, they were finishing season 15, and as maybe some of you already know, season 15 is just finished and they are showing it in the States. Unfortunately, in Spain, we don't have it yet. One of my students said, well, surely we should be able to find this season 15 somewhere, please. I have no idea. I've not researched. I'm kind of waiting. I'm waiting to get them all again. And maybe that would be a nice excuse for me to watch all the seasons again. Nightmare. But I love to. There's so much in them. Why am I selling to you Supernatural? It's not that I'm selling it to you. I'm just using it as a very recent example of mine to show you how entertainment has an impact and an effect in our lives, a positive effect and impact. When you're watching horror, or you're watching terror, or you're watching monsters, catching monsters, killing things, the family business, When we are watching these things, we are actually disconnecting from our daily problems. We are actually finding solutions to our everyday problems. Who doesn't have a boss that's like a zombie? Who doesn't have a friend that loves eating brains, other people's brains, to get their own way? Who, they work in the office environment. It's pretty scary, man. It's pretty scary. The people's behaviors against each other, their survival. It's like they're trying to be the best, and it's horrible. It's a very destructive environment. And I don't mean that every single office is like that, but my own experience in offices was like that. That's one of the reasons why I stopped working in that kind of environment and I went into education. So in an interview that it was carried out and posted in YouTube, there was Jensen, it was Jard, and there was Misha Collins, and there were two politicians there. They were all there in this session, in this YouTube program, this meeting. And one of the political representatives said, and it's fantastic. If I can find this video again for you, I will post it. I will post you the link, and you'll have to watch it, because he says, after a super busy day with all the political problems, with a hectic lifestyle, I just can't wait, guys, to sit down in my couch to watch you fight monsters and demons, because that is, in similar words, this is what makes me relax from my hectic lifestyle. And at the same time, I sometimes find solutions to my daily problems. And even the actors were like, whoa, that's amazing. We didn't even know how, the effect, the impact that our stories or this program has had in your life, therefore in millions of people's lives, because we see ourselves reflected there. So entertainment is not just that. Entertainment is a lot more. And when we're talking about horror, and when we're talking about the Gothic that I keep talking about all the time, when we're talking about this, those people who have been exposed, or we have this mind open up to monsters, we tend to find solutions to these problems. My friend, Twitter friend and academic, Xavier Aldana, he said in one of his articles recently, he said that there is a survey that proves that readers of horror, terror, scary, supernatural, they have adapted to situations like the one we live in at the moment. They have adapted psychologically a lot better than people who kind of refuse, or they don't really like, they reject this monster business, if you want. So it's important that we work on our demons, and this is one of my purposes. I don't know if you feel that way, and we're almost getting there to the 10-minute session. I don't want to extend these sessions too much, because I can go on and on forever, but think about it and let me know, how has entertainment affected or impacted your life in a positive way? And it doesn't have to be horror, terror, Gothic, gore, if you still don't really know what that means. But I would like you to tell me, because I'm sure I am not the only person who feels this way. And I'm sure, because I keep listening to these people saying, please, I need more horror stories so I can overcome my daily problems. And that is beautiful. That's beautiful, because then I can become the storyteller I want to be. Because I know that I won't just be coming out with my stories just to exercise my own demons, but I will be helping you to overcome yours. Super important. Okay, my friends, thank you very much for being here again, and huge kisses and hugs for you. Take care. See you next time.